أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way, Course 5, page 17, pointer D. Today we will study Surah Al-Baqarah verses 118 and 119. We saw that each juz has been divided into 4 parts and each part has 5 pages. The first 5 pages of first juz we studied in QC2 with 37 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah, and the next 5 pages in QC3 with 39 ayahs, and the next 5 pages in QC4 with 29. And the last 5 pages of the first juz we are studying now in QC5, having 36 ayahs. Inshallah, we will complete 141 ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah, which has come in first juz in this QC5. Let's to keep the pointers on the fingers for the page 16. Yes, what are the pointers for the page 16? Abrogations don't question wish of the peoples of the book, paradise for Jews and Christians only. Once again, abrogations don't question wish of the people of the book, paradise for Jews and Christians only. The next brief pointers are abrogation, question, wish, paradise. Abrogation, question, wish, paradise. Let's to proceed with the page 17. The first pointer is Jews and Christians fight among themselves. Second pointer is the injustice block mosque. The third is Christians made a son of Allah. And the fourth pointer is ignorant say Allah should talk to them. Let's to keep them on the fingers. These were the 16. So the 17 page pointers on fingers. Jews and Christians fight among themselves. The injustice block mosque. Christians made a son for Allah. Ignorant say Allah talk to them. Once again, Jews and Christians fight among themselves. The injustice block mosque. Christians made a son for Allah. Ignorant says Allah talk to them. The brief pointer for the page 17 are Jews and Christians, the injustice, Christians, ignorant. Jews and Christians, the injustice, Christians, ignorant. Today we have to study the fourth pointer of the page 2. Inshallah, today we will complete the second page. And that is ignorant say Allah should talk to them. Before it, earlier Allah talked about the wrong claims and actions of the Jews and Christians. Now he talks of one more group. So this is the first ayah of the today. Yes, Sister Aisha, you have raised hand. So please recite this and with translation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وقال الذين لا يعلمون لولا يكلمون الله أو تأتينا آيات كذلك قال الذين من قبلهم مثل قولهم تشابهت قلوبهم قد بينا الآيات لقوم يوقنون. And those who do not know say, why does Allah not speak to us, or a sign come to us? Thus said those before them, uttering similar statements. Their hearts resemble each other. We have indeed made the sign clear for the people who firmly believe. Sadaqallahu al-Azim.
Kindly, sister, read the third line again.
The third line of the Arabic, of the English?
Yes.
Okay, third line. قال الذين من قبلهم.
Yes. Earlier you say man. Twice now you have corrected the min. That was the change. Okay, let's go the next ayah. Yes, Sister Bushra Khan, please go for this ayah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أرسلناك بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا ولا تسأل عن أصحاب الجحيم. Indeed, we have sent you, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, with the truth as a barrier of good news and a warner, and you will not be asked about the companions of the blazing fire.
Jazakumullah khaira, both the sisters. Let's go for the identification of the words in these ayahs. The waw. Waw is a harf. Qala, it's a madi verb, 3-letter weak verb. The allazina is in ismi masula plural. Singular is allazi. It's a masculine. The feminine is allati and allati. La is a harf. Ya'lamuna. It's a mudare verb. Ya is the sign of mudare. Waw is the sign of plural. Remove both signs. And lam mim is the root letter. So alima, ya'lamu, ilam, bab samia. Law is a harf. La is a harf. The next is yukallimuna. Na is a attached zamir. Remove it. Yukallimu. Yukallimu is a mudari verb. Yukallimu. It's a ghaib. But my question is, if I remove the ilamat mudari ya, now it become kallimu. Kallimu. How many letters? The word kallimu have how many letters?
4.
4. If it's 4, it's from mazid fi. If it's 4-letter and having a shad in the mid, which bab comes in mind?
Allama.
Allama is not the bab, that is the pattern.
Tafeel.
Taf'eel is the bab. Bab is taf'eel and pattern is allama. Of course, allama is for the easiness to identify the verb. The bab is taf'eel. The next is Allah. Allah is a isme jalala, ism. Aw is a harf ataf. We have studied 10 harf ataf. Among them, one is aw. Tatina. Na is again the attached zamir. Remove. Tati. Is it a verb? Ism fail harf.
Verb.
Mean it's a fail. Tati is a fail. If tati is a fail, it's mudare amar nahi. What is this?
Mudare. Plural.
Mudare. From ata, yati, eti. From yati, tati. Okay. Ayatun. It's ism. Look, tanween. The matan telling it's and zonta telling it's a feminine ism. And it's a singular. Next is the ka is a ha, zalika is ishara mean demonstrate to them. Qala again the madi verb. Allazina, we have studied the ismi masula. Min is a harfijar. And after min is a qabli. What it is? Qabli ism fail harf.
Ism.
Ism. And it is majroor, having kasra, because before it is a harfe jar. So it's a jar majroor compound. At the same time, qabli is a ism mudaf. It does not have alif lam and tan. And the him is another ism that is mudaf ilay. So qabli him is a mudaf ilay compound, mean the murakkabe izafi. This complete murakkabe izafi is acting as a isme majroor for the min. So this whole compound is murakkabe jari. This is a new concept which I am telling you. You have not studied so far that. That is called the compound murakkab. Mean these are the complicated murakkab. Means a harf jar. Qabli is a ismi majroor. So mean qabli is jar majroor. But at the same time, qabli is a mudaf ism without alif lam and tanween, and the followed is another ism that is majroor, that is mudaf ilayhi. So qabli him is a mudaf alayhi, mean the compound of murakkab idafi relation pair. This relation pair complete is acting as a isme majroor for the min, and min with this whole compound making the harfe jar compound, that is jar majroor. This complete is acting as a jar majroor. Next is a misla. Misla is a ism. Qawli is a ism. Again, misla is a mudaf. Qawli is a mudaf ilay. So misla qawli is mudaf ilay. At the same time, the qawli is the mudaf ilay. The mudaf for the him, which is mudaf ilay. It's again a compound, mean double compounds in one compound. Next is tashabahat. Tashabahat, look, the ha is yes, it's ism fail harf. Tashabahat.
Tashabat is ism.
How you say is an ism? Where is the sign in it?
Hat.
فعل
Tashabahat.
مضارع.
Hat.
Yes,
Shabat.
any other body who have any other idea? Ism fail harf.
فعل مضارع. فعل مضارع.
If you say it's fail mudare, sister, what about this ta sakin at the end? What is the sign of ta sakin?
Feminine.
Feminine
Is
verb.
family.
Madi. Ta fata, ta dama, ta tum, na, ta sakin is the madi signs. So this is ta is a madi sign actually. Actually, it is tashabaha 5-letter word. The 5-letter verb is mazid fi, and when it is having ta and alif, it comes bab of which bab it should come?
Tashabah.
Tafaul. Tafaul. Tadarus. Tadarus is the pattern, and bab is tafaul. Ta in the beginning and alif in the center. 5-letter words. So ta, sheen, alif, ba, ha, 5 letters starting with ta having an alif. That is the pattern of tafaul. Ta and alif extra. So that is the mazid fi verb on the pattern of tadarus. The next is kulubum. Kulub is a isam, him is a zameen. So it's again the murakkabe idafi, mean having the relation pair. Kad is a harf. Bayyana, na is the extra zameen, remove it, bayyan. Now, how many letters this word bayyan have?
4.
4.
4. If it's 4-letter, it should be from mazid fi. So which bab come in mind when 4-letter having a shad in the mid?
Allama.
Alama is
Tafa'il.
the pattern, bab is taf'il. So bayyana is also on the pattern of alama, and bab is taf'il. Just was the kallamu. Kallamu was the same pattern, 4-letter with shad in the mid. Al-ayat. Al-ayat, alif lam telling it's ism. Alif ta is telling it's a feminine plural. The above was ayatun, singular. Now it is a plural of the same word, ayat. Li qawmi. Yes, what is this? Li and qawm. What is li? It's a fail harf.
Yes. Fajar.
So li qawmi is a jar majroor compound. It's a harf jar compound. It's called the harf jar pair. The next is yuqinun. Ya is a ilamat mudare, so it's a mudare word, but it have a dhamma in the beginning. So we have to look into either it's a mudare majhul or something else. Yes. Is it a mudare majhul or not? First you have to decide.
It's a mudare majhul.
How you say? What is the sign of mudare majhul?
You and then this there in the with the calf.
Fatha before the last letter. Fatha before the last letter. Wanun is a plural sign. That is not the last letter. Last letter is you can noon with dhamma. Before it is a kaf. It is not having the fatha. The mudare majhul have dhamma in the beginning and fatha before the last letter. Just yuf'alu. Yuf'alu. It is yukinu. It is not yukanu. Kaf is not showing the fatha, so it's not mudare majhul. When it is not Mudare Majhul, then there are three other reasons of the coming Dhamma. One is it should be from Babe Tafil. When the word comes from Babe Tafil, that should have a Shad. It should be Mushaddad. There is no Shad. You say in the beginning. No. In Babe Tafil, Shad come in the middle, just like Allama, just like Kallama, just like Bayyana. In the middle. It is not in the middle. This Shad is for joining the previous word. So this is not Babe Tafil. The third reason is there it be from Babe Mufa'ala, having a alif. There is no alif. So it's not from Mudare Majhul. It is not from Babe Tafil. It is not from Babe Mufa'ala. So the last reason left is Babe Ifal.
Mudare.
It is from Babe Ifal. Mudare of Babe Ifal, it have Dhamma. So 4 letter. Aslama Yuslim. Yuslimuna. It is on the pattern of Yuslimuna. Babe Ifal Mudare. Okay. Next is Inna. In is a harf. Na is a Zamir Isam. Arsalnaka. What is this Arsalna? Ka is a Zamir. Remove it. Arsalna. What is Arsalna? Isam fail harf.
Fail.
Fail. If it's fail, Madi Mudare Amr.
Madi.
Madi.
Arsal.
How many letter?
Madi.
Arsalna. Remove the na. How many letter?
Arsal.
How
4.
many letter?
4.
4. If 4 letter is starting with Hamza, which Bab come in mind?
Af'al.
Aslam.
Babe Ifal. Aslama is the
Babe
pattern.
Ifal.
Aslama pattern. Babe Ifal.
Ifal.
Arsal is a from Babe Ifal. Bil Hakke. Yes. What is this? B and Al Haq.
B. Jar. Al-Haq is
Majroor.
So
noun.
what is that?
Ism Majroor. Al-Fajar Ism Majroor.
So it's a Jar Majroor pair. Mean the pair compound of Murakkab Jari mean the Jar Majroor pair. Bashiran. Bashiran is a ism because the fatatan is there. Waw is a harf. Naziran again is the damatan, fatatan. So it's an ism. Waw is a harf. La is a harf. The next is Tus'alu. What is this? Tus'alu. Ism fail harf.
Ism. Noun. Verb.
Of
Fail.
course, one thing is let a harf. Somebody should say
Fail.
also I say all the 3 has been completed.
No, fail. Verb.
Fail.
Fail because
Asal.
I is telling the Mudari verb, but it is showing the Dhamma. When it's showing Dhamma, we have to look the 4 reasons out of which it may be. First is fail Mudare Majhul. Is it Mudare Majhul or not?
Not.
Yes,
Why?
Yes, Mudari Majroor.
Why?
because there's Fatha on Hamza.
Fatah Hamza.
Fatha on
The first
Hamza.
letter have Dhamma and the
Dhamma.
letter before the last letter should have Fatha. We say the Ta is having Dhamma and the letter before the last letter is Hamza showing Fatha. So Yuf'alu. This is on the pattern of Yuf'alu. It's Mudare Majhul. We found the reason of Dhamma. It is Mudare Majhul. The next is An. An is a harf jar. Ashabi. What is this Ashabi?
Ism.
It's a Majroor. So An Ashabi is Jar Majroor. At the same time, Ashabi is a Mudaf because it does not have Alif Lam and Tanween and it's an ism. And Al Jahim is a ism that is Mudaf Ilahi because it's Majroor ism. So the Ashab al Jahim is a Murakkab Idafi. But at the same time, this complete Murakkab is acting as a Isme Majroor for the An. And the An with this complete Murakkab make the Jar Majroor. This complete compound is now called Jar Majroor. It have 2 compound. Harf Jar followed by Ism Majroor, Jar Majroor. Then the same Harf Jar Ism is Mudaf and there is a Mudaf Ilayh. So Mudaf Ilayh is making the second compound Murakkab Idafi. This complete Murakkab Idafi work as a Ism Majroor for the Harf Jar. So all the 3 they jointly will make a compound called Jar Majroor. This is the complicated compound. Mean 2 compounds in 1 compound.
Can you repeat it again, sir?
What do you said?
Please, can you repeat that explanation again?
Look, sister, an is a harf jar, this one. Ashab is a isme majroor. So an and ashab is become the jar majroor. But at the same time, this ashab, it is a ism as a mudaf because it does not have a alif lam and tanween. So mudaf needs these two things. And the al jahim is a mudaf ilay because it's coming majroor. So this ashabul jahim, it is a murakkab idafi complete. But at the same time, this complete murakkab will be taken as a isme majroor single word for the an. And this complete murakkab will make it finally harf this jar majroor compound. It's not the simple jar majroor, just like above you see kazalika, ka is a harf jar, zalika is a simple. Lahum, li qawmi, li is a harf jar, qawmi is a jar majroor. That is simple jar majroor. A one word harf and one word is ism. But here we are getting one harf and two ism. These two ism, they make first a compound, and this compound then is declared as a single ism, mean the majroor, complete coming as a majroor, and then it joined with the harf jar, and this complete compound is called murakkab jari, mean the jar majroor compound. The first example was min qablihim. Look, min is a harf, qabli is a ism, him is a ism. These both ism, they join, they make a murakkab izafi. This murakkab izafi compound now is called ism majroor complete. And then min join and make a jar majroor. This complete compound is called jar. The same is here. Ashab is a ism, mudaf. Al-Ajim is a mudaf ilay. Both is joining, making a compound murakkab idafi. This complete murakkab idafi, it act as a ismi majroor for the an, and the an joined with this whole compound, and this an ashabil jahim is the jar majroor. It's not the simple jar majroor. It is called the complicated jar majroor. It is composed of two compounds. One jar majroor, other murakkab izafi, and again then this murakkab izafi second time joined with the and making the whole compound as a jar majroor. There are two examples in these ayahs, min qablihim and an ashab. In the Quran there are a lot of they will come again. So we have started today identifying this compound murakkab, mean the complicated compounds. We will show it. Let's to have identity. Waw is a harf, kala is a madi verb, allazina ismi masula, la is a harf, ya'lamuna the mudari verb, law is a harf, la is a harf, yukallimuna, na is a ismi zamir attached, yukallimu is a mudari verb, Allah ismi jalala, aw is a harf, tatina, tati is a verb, mudari, na is a zamir ism, ayat again is a ism, ka is a harf, zalika ismi ishara, ba'id, Qala is a madi verb, allazina ismi masula, min is a harf, qablihim, qabl is a ism, majroor. So it's first making a compound, but again this qabl is making another compound with him, that is murakkab idafi. Then this complete murakkab idafi work for the min as a single mean the ismi majroor, and that is jar, mean the whole compound is now murakkab jari. Misal is a ism, qawl is a ism. Again, misal is a mudaf, call is a mudaf, so it's mudaf. But at the same time, this call is a mudaf for the him is a mudaf. So mudaf is making a murakkab idafi. This murakkab idafi acts as a mudaf for the first noun. So this is also a complicated murakkab idafi. Three ism coming as a single murakkab idafi. The first two making the murakkab idafi, then the second with the third one making mudaf, then this both making the mudaf ilay for the first mudaf, and so they complete three nouns, they make the complicated murakkab idafi. So the complicated murakkab idafi either may be for the harf jar, maybe for the mudaf. Tashaba. Tashaba, the Madi verb from Babe Tafawu. Tadaris is the pattern. Kulub is a ism, hum is a zamir. Again, kulub and him it's a murakabi dafi. Kad is a har bayana. Bayan is a verb that is Babe Tafil. Na is a ism zamir. Alayati is the ism plural feminine. Li is a har, kom is a ism. Li kom is a jar majur. It's a simple jar majur. Yu'kinun is a mudare verb, but it is from Babe If'al. Inna is a two part, in and na. In is a har, na is a ism. Arsalna is the verb that is from Babe If'al. Ka is a zamir ism. Bi is a harf. Al haq is a ism. Bil haq, it is a jar majur. But at the same time, al haqqi is acting as a mudaf for the Bashiran wa Nazira. This complete Bashirun Nazira is coming as a mudaf for the al haqqi. And this whole making the compound ism majroor for B. Look, the B with this whole compound making a jar majroor. Okay, we slowly and gradually you will learn. Waw is a harf, la is a ism, tus'alu is a mudare verb, but it's mudare majhul because it is on the yuf'alu pattern. An is a harf jar, ashab is a ism majrur. So an is a, this is an and ashab is a jar majrur. But at the same time, ashab is a mudaf for the al-jahim, which is also majrur ism, so is mudaf ilay. So mudaf ilay with this ashab make a compound murakkabi idafi. This whole murakkabi idafi then is considered as a isme majroor for an, and the an with this whole compound join make murakkabi idafi, murakkabi jari. Let's look the lessons. Ignorant people say, why doesn't Allah directly address us or a sign comes to us? Similar questions were posed by the deviated peoples in the past. Prophet's role is to convey the message. He is not responsible for their salvation. Look the new verse in each line. Sifr 1, Sifr 1. Mean on average, less than 1 in each line. Let's go for word and the phrase for phrase translation and the explanation. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillah. Waqala, and said, Allazina, those who la not ya'lamuna know, Lawla, why not, yukallimuna, speaks to us, Allah, or tatina, comes to us, ayatin, a sign. So when people are arrogant and insincere, they say such things. Even if Allah talks to them directly, they would not believe due to their insincerity. Allah has sent the Quran, which is full of signs. Allah has his own ways to invite, which are full of wisdom and which involves the test of human beings on how they respond to the truth. The signs are enough for a thinking mind to believe in him. Allah does not work according to the way people think. Now it's your turn. Yes, somebody should revise it. Yes, who would like? Yes, Khadija Abdurrahman. Now it's your turn, sister.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وقال, and said, الذين, those who لا يعلمون, do not know, لولا يكلمنا الله, why not Allah speak to us, أو تأتينا, or come to us, ayah, a sign.
Jazakallah khaira, sister. Let's have the next part of the same ayah. Kazalika, like that. Qala, said, Allazina, those min qablihim, before them. Misla, similar, calling to their saying. Tashabahat, becomes a lie. Kulubuhum, their hearts. Kad bayyana, indeed we have made clear. Al ayat, the signs. Likomi, for the people. Yukinun, who firmly believe. So there are signs. Sincere people were convinced of the Quran's truth. They never doubted the message of Quran. However, nothing moved those who were insincere, and nothing will. Even if an angel come with clear signs, they would still find faults. Yuqinun means those who believe firmly. They are those who are seeking the truth and ready to accept and believe in it firmly. Yaqeen means to believe something firmly, something which is permanently held in the heart without having any doubt. It is more than the knowledge himself. Alim. Now, who would like to revise this time? Yes, Sister Aisha Ashuru, you have raised hand. Please revise this part.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم كذلك, like that, Allah said, الذين من قبلهم, those before them, مثل قولهم, similar to their saying, تشابهت قلوبهم, their hearts became alike. قد بينا, indeed we have made clear, الآيات, the signs, لقوم, for people, يوقنون, who firmly believe.
Let's go to the next ayah. Bismillah. Inna, indeed we, arsalnaka, we have sent you, bilhaq, with the truth, bashiran, as a bearer of good news, wa nazira, and as a warner, wala tus'alu, and you will not be asked about ashab, the companions, al-jahim, the blazing fire, mean the hell. So in this ayah, we know even today the so-called intelligent people ask similar things. Show us Allah, or how can we say this is from Allah? They behave like the old people who misbehave with their prophets. They should study the Quran, and they can see the truth clearly in it. A person who ponders on the verses of the Quran will clearly see that this book is true and live miracles from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's take a hadith here. Narrated Ibn Abbas, one day the Prophet ﷺ ascended Safa mountains and said, Ya Sabha, all the Quraysh gathered around him and said, what is the matter? He said, look, if I told you that an enemy is going to attack you in the morning or in the evening, would you not believe me? They said, yes, we will believe you. He said, I am warner to you in face of a terrible punishment. Now it's your turn. Yes, Sister Bushra, now it's your, can revise this part.
Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Inna, indeed we, arsalnaka, we have sent you, bilhaqqi, with the truth, bashiran, as a barrier of good news, wa naziran, and as a warner, wala, and not tus'alu, you will be asked about ashabil jahim, the companions of the blazing fire.
Jazakallah khairan, sister. Let's to go for the important keywords in this ayah. Yukallimunallah bashirun wa nazira ashabil jahim. Let's to see the lessons. Ignorant people say, why doesn't Allah directly address us, or a sign comes to us? Similar questions were posed by the devoted people in the past. Prophet's role is to convey the message. He is not responsible for their salvations. Let's to pray, oh Allah, help us to become the firm believers. Make a plan. Inshallah, I will study the Quran to increase my faith and will ponder in it. The asma, call. Yes, what is the plural for call?
Aqwal.
Qaum.
Aqwam.
Sahib.
Ashab.
Ashab. Let's go for the three letter sound word. Alima, ya'lamu, ilm, alimun, ma'lumun, ilmun. And lam mim is the root letter babi samia. So this is the samia. the alima table. If somebody kindly revise the 6 keys. Yes, brother Asman, now it's your turn.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Okay, sister Khudaja.
Halima, he knew. Ya'lamu, he knows. I'lam, no. Alimun, no one. Scholar, no one. Ma'lumun, the one to be new. The one to be new. Ilmun, to know. Ain, lam, other root letters. Bab is nasar.
Good.
Bab
The
is
next
samir.
one is weak verbs, the hamza verbs, and the repeated. Among them is qala, yakulu, kul, kailun, makalun, kolun. Ka, vav, lam is the root letter. Bab is nasara. The next is ata, yati, eti, atin, matiun, ityanun, or atiya. This is hamza taya, and bab is daraba. The next is sa'ala, yas'alu, sal, sa'ilun, masulun, sawalun. Sin hamza lam is the root letter. Bab is fataha. So this is the qala 3 table. Yes, sister Aisha, should you please do the 6 keys?
Okay. Qala, he said, yaqulu, he says, qul, say. Qailun, the one says, maqulun, the one to be said, qawlun, to say. And the letters are qaf, waw, and lam, and the bab is nasara.
Okay, the next is ata. Yes, sister Bushra.
Ata, he came. Ya'ati, he comes. Iti, come. Atin, the one comes. Ma'atiyun, the one who came. Ityanun, to come. Bab is daraba, and root words are hamzataya.
The next is sa'ala. Yes, sister Khudajat Abdurrahman.
Sa'ala, he questioned. Yas'alu, he questions. Is'al, question. Sa'ilun, the one who asks questions. Mas'ulun, the one to be questioned. Su'alun, to question. Sin, Hamza, La, Lam, the root letters. Bab is Fataha.
Good. The next is the mazid fees. Among these, kallama, yukallimu, kallim, mukallimun, mukallamun, taklimun. Qaf, lam, mim is the ruler. Bab is taf'il. Pattern is allama. Tashabaha, ya tashabahu, tashaba, mutashabihun, dash, tashabun. Shin baha is the root letter. Bab is tafa'ul. Pattern is tadarasa. Bayyana, yubayyanu, bayyan, mubayyanun, mubayyanun, tabayyanun. Ba, yanun is the root letter, and bab is taf'il. Pattern is allama. Eqana, yuqinu, eqan, moqinun, moqanun, eqan. Ya, kafnun is the root letter, and bab is mufa'ala, and pattern is aslama. So this is the kallama table. Yes, let's to start from the top. Yes, sister Aisha.
Okay. Kallama, he talked. Yukallimu, he talks. Kallim, talk. Mukallimun, talker. Mukallamun, the one to be talked. Taklimun, to talk. The root letters are kaf, lam, and mim, and the bab is taf'il.
Next is tashabaha. Yes, sister Khudajat Abdurrahman.
Tashabaha, he looked alike. Yatashabahu, he looks alike. Tashabaha, tashabah, look alike. Mutashabihun, the one who looks alike. Mutashabahun, the one to be looked alike. Tashabahun, to look alike. Shin, Ba, Ha, the root letters. Bab is Tafa'un.
Bayyana. Yes, sister Bushra Khan.
Bayyana, he made clear. Yubayyinu, he makes clear. Bayyin, make clear. Mubayyinun, the one who makes clear. Mubayyanun, the one to be made clear. Tabyinun, to make clear.
Tabayyanu. Tabayyanun. Okay. The next is ekana, ekana, yokenu, ekan, mokenun, mokanun, ekanun. Ya kafnun is a root letter. Bab is if'al. Let's go for the grammar. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Welcome to Understand Al Quran the Easy Way, course 5, page 17, pointer D, grammar. Today we will study the second pair, that is the sifa pair. We have a ism and a sifa singular. We saw sarf and naw are the two parts of the grammar in Arabic. Sarf is the grammar which deals with the constructions of the words from the letters, and the naw is the part of the grammar which concerned with the constructions of the sentences from the words or from the pairs. Then we saw four types of pairs. One is called Jumla Ismiya, the nominal sentence, just like Allahu Ghafur. The second type was the sentence with inna, just like Inna Allah Ghafur. The third was the Kana sentence, Kana Allahu Ghafura. The fourth one is called Jumla Fi'liya, mean the verbal sentence, just like Khalaqallahu al-arda. Then we saw there are four types of pair. One is called the harf jar pair, just like fil ardi. The second pair is called sifa pair, baytun kabirun. Today we will study this. The third one is called the pair of ishara, zalikal baytu. The fourth one is called the relation pair, just like baytullah. Let's go for the first pair was harf jar, fil ardi. We discuss it in detail. Now today we are going for the sifa pair, baytun kabirun. So far we have studied the ism have three states, raf, nas and jar. Dhamma, fatha, kasra. Just like Muslimun, it's raf, its original state. Musliman, it's changed, affected. Muslimin, it's the jar state. The harf jar, bring it in this way. Then we saw Ja'al Muslimun. Al Muslimun is in raf. Okay. Ra Zaidun Muslima. Muslima is nas. Sami'a Zaidun min Muslimin. Min Muslimin. Muslimin is now jar. Musliman, Musliman, Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. Now we are going for the second pair. We have two nouns. The first noun is called the ism. The second is called sifa. Just like baytun, it's an ism. Kabirun is sifa. Though kabirun is also an ism, but it is at the same time is attributes of the first ism. So baytun, kabirun. What are the conditions for the second pair? It have four conditions. First is for the number. If the first noun is singular, the second should be single. If the first is dual, the second should be dual. If the first is plural, the second should be plural. This is the first condition. This is called the number. Second is for the gender. If the first one is masculine, the second should be the masculine. If the first one is feminine, the second should be. This is called the gender condition. The third is called the condition of status. What is the status? The status is if it is rough, the second should be rough. If the first is nas, the second should be nas. If the first is jar, the second should be jar. Again, I am repeating because you people will forget this. When we will taking the example, you will forget. So I am repeating. If the first is rough, the second should be rough. If the first is nas, the second should be nas. If the first is the jar, the second should be in jar. That is called the status. And then comes the types. In types, you say first is proper noun, the second should be proper noun. If the first is common noun, the second should be common. So these are the four conditions. In these, if they all similar to ism, then we say it's a sifa pair. Just look, baytun single, kabirun single, so the number is equal. Baytun masculine, kabirun masculine, so the gender is same. Baitun raf, kabirun raf, so the status is same. Baitun nakra, kabirun nakra, so the wusat mean their type is same. So in all the four respects they are similar in gender, number, state, and kind. Kind mean type, kind. So when they both system have the same these four qualities, we call this is the pair of sifa. Let's to have example. If I say, let's to take the rough nasjar concept. Baytun kabirun, Baytun singular, kabirun singular, Baytun masculine, kabirun masculine, Baytun common noun, singular common noun, Baytun rough. So it's a sifa pair. But which type of sifa pair? Rough. Okay. If I say Baytan kabira, Baytan is a singular, kabira is a singular, Baytan is a masculine, kabira is a masculine, Baytan is a common noun, kabira is a noun, Baytan is a rough, nas, the kabirun is nas, so it's a nas sifa pair. Let's have third example. Baytin kabirun, Baytin singular, kabirun singular, Baytin masculine, kabirun masculine, Baytin in jar, kabirun in jar, Baytin nakra, kabirun nakra. So all the four conditions fulfilled. So we say this is a sifa pair in jar state. So the sifa pair may come in raf state, may come in nas state, may come in jar state. Are you all with me, or you are all
Yes.
out of
No,
class?
we are with you.
Yes.
We are.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. If I say Haza Baytun Kabirun, is the Baytun Kabirun a sifa pair or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Type
Yes.
rough
Rough.
pair. Okay. Ra Zaidun Baytan Kabira. Baytan Kabira, is it a sifa pair or not?
Yes.
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 It is.
Which type?
Nas.
Nas
Nas.
pair.
Nas.
Okay. Zaidun fi Baytin Kabirin. Baytin Kabirin is a sifa pair or not?
Yes.
Sifa pair.
Which form? The jar form. First was rough form, Baytun Kabirun. The second is Baytun Kabirun, the nas form. Baytun Kabirin is the jar form. Are you still now with me?
No.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. If I say Muslimun Sadikun, is it sifa or not?
Sifa rough.
Yes.
Rough,
Yes.
rough form.
Rough.
Okay, if I say Musliman Sadikan, it's a sifa or not?
Yes.
Sifa
Yes.
nasab.
Nas form. Okay, if I say Muslimin Sadikin, what's about this word?
Yes.
Okay.
Jar form.
Jar form.
For jar.
It's sifa pair in jar form. Okay. If I say Ja'a Muslimun Sadikun, this Muslimun Sadikun, what's about it?
Yes.
Sifa pair in Rafa.
Ra Zaidun Musliman Sadikan.
Yes.
Yes.
Sifa pair in Nasab.
Nasab state.
Nasb.
Samia Zaidun min Muslimin Sadikin.
Yes.
Sifa pair in Jar.
Al Muslimu Al Sadiku.
Yes.
Sifa.
Sifa pair in
Sifa pair Rafa.
Raf.
Al Muslima Al Sadika.
Yes.
Sifa pair in Nas.
Sifa.
Yes.
Nas.
Al Muslimi Al Sadiki.
Yes. Jar
Sifa
form.
pair in Jar.
Jar.
Ja'al Muslimu As Sadiku.
Yes.
Sifa pair in Rafa.
Ra Zaidun Al Muslima As Sadika.
No.
Sifa pair in Nas.
Sifa.
Samia Zaidun min Al Muslimi As Sadiki.
Yes.
Sifa pair in Jar.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Ash-shaitanir rajim. Sifa pair is
Shait.
or not?
Yes.
Sifa pair
Eight.
in Jar.
And jar
In
form.
Jar.
Ihdina siratal mustaqim.
Yes.
As-sirata al-mustaqima. Sifa pair is or not?
In Rafa.
Yes.
Rafa.
Sifa in Nasb.
Nasb.
Wadhalika al-fawzul mubin. Al-fawzu
Yes.
al-mubin.
Yes. Rafa.
Rough.
Sifa pair Raf.
Sifa in rough.
Wa ilahukum ilahun wahid. Ilahun wahid.
Yes.
If a pair,
and
rough.
Rough state.
Waqulu lahum qawlan ma'rufa. Qawlan
Qawlan
Yes.
ma'rufa.
ma'rufan. If a pair in nas.
Innahu la Quranun Kareemun fi kitabin maknoon. Kitabin
Kitabum
maknoon.
in maknoon. If a pair in jar.
jar.
So let's
And
have the workbook. La yukallimuna Allah
Why not?
Why not Allah talk to us, speak to us?
bashiram wa nazira.
A barrier of good
Bear
news.
of good news
Wala
and
tus'alu an
what?
ashabil jahim.
And you will not be asked about the companions of blazing fire.
Plural for qawl,
Aqwal.
Wall.
qaum,
Aqwam.
Aqwam.
sahib.
Ashab.
Ashab.
So we did the Alima 6 ki qala, ata, sala, kalama, tashaba, bayyana, akana. We have to fill the blank. Baitun kabirun, haza baitun. Ra zaidun. What will be after that? Ra zaidun.
Zaidun Muslimun.
Baitan kabir. Okay. Zaidun dash baitin kabirin.
زيد في بيت
Fi
كبير.
baitin kabir. Okay. Ja al muslimu sadiku. Correct the sentence.
جاء مسلم
Al-Muslimu al-Sadiq. Al-Muslimu al-Sadiqu.
Yes.
As-Sadiq.
Al muslimu al sadiku, or you can say muslimun sadikun. Both way you can correct. Either you remove the alif lam, put the tanween, or you put the alif lam on the second. So both way you can say ja al muslimu as sadiku, or you can say ja muslimun sadikun. Both should be similar. Okay. Ra zaidun al muslima.
Ra'a Zaidun Muslimun.
Al-Muslimun.
Muslimun.
You will have
Zaidun
to
Muslimun.
bring down. Second, Ra zaidun musliman sadikan, or you can say al muslima as sadika. Both way you can correct. Okay. What about this? Samia zaidun min sadikin.
Samia Zaidun.
Min Sadiq.
Samiun Zaidun min Sadiqin.
It is not Samiun, it is Samia.
سمع زيد من المسلم من مسلم صادق.
You can bring in two ways. You can either bring with alif lam or without alif lam. Without alif lam, then you will say Samia Zaidun min muslimin sadiqin. When you bring the alif lam, you can say Samia Zaidun min al-muslimi al-sadiqi. When you bring alif lam, you will bring single kasra. When you are not bringing alif lam, you can bring the double kasra. Samia Zaidun min muslimin sadiqin, or Samia Zaidun min al-muslimi al-sadiqi. Next is Zaidun min baitan kabira.
Zaidun fi baitan kabiran.
Look, it is harf jar. After harf jar, ism should be in jar, not in raf or nasf.
Zaidun fi baitin kabiran.
Baitin Kabira.
Yes.
Zaidun
Zaidun fi
fi
baitin kabir, not baitan kabira. That is raf. Sorry, the nasf. It should not be nasf. It should be in jar, because harf jar bring the jar below the noun. Underline the pair of sifa. Ihdina siratal mustaqim.
Siratul Mustaqim.
Siratul Mustaqim.
Fazalikal fawzul mubin.
Fawzul
Mubin.
Al fawzul mubin. Qulu lahum qawlan ma'rufa.
Qawlan
Ma'rufan.
Wa ilahukum ilahun wahid. Ilahun
Ilahun wahidun.
innahu la Quranun Kareem fi kitabin maknoon.
Kareem.
Okay. For reason of Dhamma, we have studied in QC3-4. I am repeating it for you because we will need this concept everywhere in the Quran. The first reason of Dhamma may be Fele Majhul. When it's Mahdi, the pattern is fu'ila. First letter Dhamma, second letter Kasra, and third letter Fatha. When it's Mudari Majhul, the pattern is Yuf'alu. First letter Dhamma, the letter before the last letter should be Fatha. If the word is not Majhul, then the reason of coming Dhamma, second is Babe Tafil, just like from Allama, Yu'allimu. In this, there will be a Shad with 4 letters. And if it is not the Shad letter, mean it is not from the Babe Tafil, it is not the Mudari Majhul, the third reason of the Dhamma will be Babe Mufa'ala, just like Hasaba from Yuhasibu. In this condition, the first letter will have Dhamma and there will be Alif inside. If it is not the Babe Mufa'ala, the word is not Mudari or the Majhul, it is not Babe Tafil, then the 4th reason of the Dhamma, the last reason is that word be must from Babe Ifal, just like Aslama, Yuslim. So when you find on any verb you Dhamma in the beginning, this verb must be either Majhul, or it may be Tafa'il Bab, or it may be from Bab Mufala, or it must be from Bab Ifal. These are the 4 reasons of Dhamma coming on verb in the beginning. There are 3 words, ma, lam, lam. All the three have the meaning no. What is the difference? When we say ma, just like ma zahaba, he did not go in near past. Ma shows the meaning of negation in the near past. When we say lam yazhab, it means he did not go in whole past, complete past. And when we use lamma yazhab, he has not gone in whole past till the time it is said this sentence. There is a chance, no, that person may go. When we say lamma yazhabu, it means there is a chance, it is possible and hope that he has not gone yet but may go next. Let's look our question. Lawla yukallimullah, why not Allah speaks to us? Autatina ayat, or comes to us a sign. Ignorant people say, we believe in Allah, why doesn't Allah directly address us, or why doesn't a sign come to us? What did the Prophet ﷺ say to the Quraysh at the Safa mountain? He said, I am a warning to you in face of a terrible punishment. Tashabahat qulubuhum mean their hearts become alike. A person who ponders on the verses of the Quran will clearly see that this book is true, is called a criterion over past books, is revealed from Allah on the last prophet Muhammad, mean the messengers, and a live miracle from Allah, all the 4 correct. Wala tus'alu mean, and you will not be asked. Isme maf'ul of ata is mati. The isme fa'il of kallama is mukallim. Singular of aqwam is qaum. Example of jar is state of single noun and its attribute is huwa fi baytin kabirin. The example of nas state of baytin kabirin is ra'aytu baytan kabira. The example of the jar state of the baytin kabirin is zaidun fi baytin kabirin. How second pair is made? Made of a singular noun and its attributes. Pair of noun and attributes, example is Baytun Kabirun. How to translate into Urdu or English Arabic sentence of noun and its attributes? There is no given example. Choose noun and its attribute in A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim, that is Ash-Shaitanir Rajim. Guide us to the straight path. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Wa ilahukum ilahun wahid. And your God is one God. Wa qulu lahum qawlan ma'rufa, and speak to him words of appropriate kindness. 7 homeworks are known to you. Let's go for the prayer. Oh Allah, help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz. Yesterday I
Huh?
told you during Ramzan our class timing will be 6:30 to 7:30, and days will be the same, mean the Wednesday and the Thursday. Every Wednesday, Thursday, 6:30 to 7:30 is the timing for the Ramzan for this class. If you people have any questions, your questions are welcome. Please, you may ask.